Ready to rock and roll.
Man, I can't believe it. How about this? Finally a live
Ready to
show.
rock and roll.
I can't believe it. A little bit different today.
A little different. Ready to rock and
I
roll.
can't believe it. A little bit different today.
A little different. Ready to rock and roll.
I can't believe it. A little bit different today.
A little different. Ready to rock and roll.
I can't believe it. A little bit different. My name is
You call this normal? Let's just go back.
Let's go.
You call this normal? Let's just go back.
Let's go.
You call this normal?
What's up,
Let's just go back.
y'all? Let's go.
You call this normal?
What's up,
Let's just go back.
y'all? Let's go.
Historic Ashtabula Harbor. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. Yeah. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. Yeah. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor. Yeah. You're welcome, folks out there. How you doing tonight, Sam? Ashtabula Harbor.
Yeah, just so everyone knows.
But yeah,
How you doing?
beautiful basketball baseball season, just so everyone knows. But yeah,
How you doing?
beautiful playing 8-year baseball season, just so everyone knows. 8-year-old. But yeah,
How you doing?
beautiful playing 8-year shout out to just so everyone knows. 8-year-old. But yeah, beautiful playing 8-year shout out to just so everyone knows. This tomorrow, just so everyone knows. Practice got moved to Saturday. This tomorrow, just so everyone knows. Practice got moved to Saturday. This tomorrow, just so everyone knows. Practice got moved to Saturday. This tomorrow, just so everyone knows. Practice got moved to Saturday. This tomorrow. We're trying to figure out if it works. Work with us here. Practice got moved to Saturday. This tomorrow. We're trying to figure out if it works. Work with us here. Practice got moved to Saturday. This tomorrow. We're trying to figure out if it works. I think I just figured it out.
All right.
We'll find out here in a minute. Let it ride through.
Listen,
Sorry, guys. We're going to start over.
We might be live together, but one thing doesn't change, and that is that we are still going to find a way to have technical difficulties on this show.
Yeah, I figured it out.
That's it.
It's all about a button. It's all about a button.
And,
So
yeah, thanks for
letting us know whoever that was.
No, so once again, I guess we'll start from the jump street. My
Yep.
name is Sam. This is Ryan.
Yeah.
It's 440
And
goal.
Sam is officially the voice of 4401 Gold, just so everyone knows. We made it official today. He doesn't know yet, but
Yeah, so it's our first show here at live on location at Made in Ohio, down here at the beautiful historic Bridge Street. We've got some new toys that we've added to the bunch. That's why you got so much repeat there, but hopefully we fix that. Once again, like Ryan was talking about, he's a baseball coach, so he's been
Yep.
down at Little League getting hit by pitches from 8-year-olds.
yeah, I guess so. Yes. Big shout out to my minor league team. Well, not mine. I guess I'm an assistant coach. Justin Hammond is the head coach there. But we all do pull together and help out quite a bit. Don't forget, if you didn't hear through the repeating, which is now over with, tomorrow's practice, Friday night, is now moved to Saturday at 12:30. Anyone that's out there tuned in, watching live from the Minor Angels. Love hanging out with you guys. Can't wait for the next game.
Yeah, I can't believe we're actually getting into some weather finally that is baseball appropriate.
Yep.
We have been trying like the Dickens to cover as much spring sports as we possibly can. But as we are still two working men, it's very hard to make that 4:30 first pitch for a lot of these teams. We are watching you guys, though. We're keeping up with stats. We're doing our very best to share that across all the social media platforms. If you or somebody that you care about is doing something that you feel is memorable or worth mentioning, feel free to reach out to us on all the social media platforms. You can tag us in different posts. You can send us a message. We do our best to share as much as we can to the platform. That way everybody can see these very well-deserved accolades and give them a hand, because it's tough. These kids got to go out there, and for a spring sport especially, they have to practice the first 2 months typically indoors.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the biggest we all know the weather has been the biggest variable. Just looking at some of the stats not stats, but notes that Sammy graciously put together next to me here. There's teams out there that only played 7 games so far this year just due to Mother Nature. So they've had a little break in it. Hopefully they can get it all packed in. And someone is messaging me. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, yeah, we're good. Anyways, but hopefully they can get some of these games packed in. Did you find out whether or not? I thought you said they're gonna allow them to play till the end of May.
Yeah. So from what my understanding is,
and we're gonna get into a lot of stats here upcoming, but just while I'm on that topic.
From what my understanding is that they will be able to play some of the makeup games all the way until June.
Okay.
So there's going to be plenty of makeup games coming up because I know for a fact that a lot of them got rained out. A lot of them got rained out right from the beginning. We had 8 games, I believe, is what we had planned to cover.
A minimum. And most of those were doubles, so call it 16, double headers.
Yeah, like 16 games because the plan was we were going to go out every Saturday and cover a double header of some sort. Well, that got rained out for right around 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
The first game we got to cover, which was it was a blast, whether the weather cooperated or not, was St. John. It was a triple header. We went down to beautiful Orwell, Ohio, got to cover the St. John Heralds, the Grand Valley Mustangs, and both of those teams got to play the LeBray Vikings. Both home teams actually, St. John loses by 1. Grand Valley wins that game.
Okay.
They were great games, though. It was a lot of fun to watch. But, man, that Grand Valley St. John game, that third game, right around 32 degrees.
Yes.
Right around 32 degrees.
It was not a barn burner.
Yeah.
It was not a barn burner. It was very cold.
It was like 32 degrees by the end of that game. And
kudos, shout out to the assistant athletic director, which if anyone knows me, I am absolutely terrible with names. But nonetheless, he put us up in that big with the scaffolding up there about, 10 feet in the air? Somewhere in there?
Mr. Haydock hooking us up, getting everything ready to go for us, keeping us as the eye in the sky during the baseball game. Which was really cool, but it was the way we got to start the season. We moved on from there and didn't cover another game until Edgewood versus Conneaut for the Ray Webker Classic, which actually gets played at Conneaut at the CYLO.
CLYO, I do.
Listen,
believe.
there's 4 initials there. I'm not sure if I had it in the right order. But those 4 initials are for sure. But it's the home of the Conneaut Spartans baseball team.
Yeah.
We get to go down there, and it was it ended up being Edgewood playing Conneaut. Super fun game to watch. I know they had a couple extra teams that were supposed to come out there that were unable to deal with the reschedules that had to happen going into that. But
because it was originally a 4-team tournament, correct?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. But we got to cover what is our favorite type of baseball to cover, and that is Ashtabula County teams facing off against each other.
Yeah, a lot of fun to see. And talking to Coach Bill Lips, I'll tell you what, I didn't meet a lot of coaches this year because due to the weather and baseball, but he is a very, very fun guy to talk to. I can tell you that. He's very, he's been doing it for a long time, I do believe. Don't quote me on that, but
he's been doing it for a long. Put it this way, he's been doing it since we were in high school, and our high school doesn't even stand anymore.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's just very instrumental with those kids. You can tell he's got it under control out there, but a lot of fun to watch Bill Lips coach those kids and go after it with them. But that was a tight game down there, too. I don't know if we have – we're going over those stats here a little bit.
No, I don't have the score right in front of me. But
no,
it was a very close game. Some excellent players out there playing. We are going to go through some baseball stats, the ones that we have available coming up soon. But before we jump into baseball, I do want to once again I want to send a big shout out to Bart Cumberland and the whole team here at Made in Ohio for allowing us to come here and making this the new home of the weekly show.
Yeah.
We're going to be shooting live on location here. I'm going to say not every Thursday. We're going to call it Thursday nights because it's going to be dependent on, obviously, stuff to cover, stuff to talk about, and scheduling.
It's everything in our life depends on scheduling.
It really is. But want to send a big thank you to them for allowing us to come out. But, we talked a lot about baseball. We touched on some softball. Why don't we talk about some tennis? I want to send a big congratulations out to Lakeside Tennis as they have a conference champion doubles team.
Nice. I think I'm up next. We'll go with it. But and then also the Jefferson Tennis on winning the conference championship, Jefferson boys NE8. So kudos out to those guys out there having a lot of fun with tennis. Congratulations on your conference championships.
Yeah, and cool thing about that Jefferson, Jefferson is the lone county team down there in a school, in a whole team of Mahoning Valley and Youngstown teams. So Jefferson going out there and representing the county well. Way to get it done. And just a little tidbit for you to know: their tennis coach is somebody who's a little bit I guess everybody knows who he is. It's their head football coach, Brandon Hanna.
Yeah.
Taking on a head coaching position as a tennis coach this year. And I guess, call him, DJ Khaled, because all he does is win?
I guess so, at least in tennis, that's for sure. Yeah, he had, him taking that over was interesting, the little bit of a conversation that Sam told me about, but,
Yeah, he goes in, he from throwing the pigskin to hitting the felt.
Yeah, having a lot of fun with that. I hope he is, but...
going over to St. John sending two gentlemen, Severino and Grippy, heading to the district. I believe it's districts as a doubles team. So good luck to them. Tennis, man, it's a tough sport. That's way more running than I'm trying to do. That's for sure.
Way more running than I've ever done. But congratulations out there to Lakeside, Jefferson, and obviously St. John. So keep up the good work, guys.
Yeah, but that's what we've got from tennis. We are going to get some more track statistics in here soon. We did get some. As you know, a lot of track is still being figured out right now. The OHSAA tournament happening. They've got people, going to run for their life, essentially, down there. So as those results come in, we will start announcing them. And obviously, go to our Instagram, our Facebook. We'll be developing a Snapchat here soon as well, so keep your eyes open for that. But, head over to all of our social medias for all the up-to-date sports information that we can give to you. And while you're doing that, if you're watching this show tonight, don't forget to share the show. But we are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you could go out and subscribe to our YouTube page, it will help us immensely. This is a show that me and Ryan do based on advertisements, and that's it. That is our only form of income for the show. So the better advertisements and the more advertisements we can get out there and sell, the more stuff we are able to kind of push right into this show.
What it comes down to is 1,000 subscribers allows us to monetize over on YouTube, which, to be honest with you, is about a penny per, I think it's click. So it's not much, but it's still another form to help us push, especially, we do volleyball scholarship, a football scholarship. The end game is this: we want to get a scholarship out to every sport eventually, but that can only happen with your guys' help as well. So, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the stream over on Facebook, help us out.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of help throughout the years. Right here, Made in Ohio has been a we'll call them a
staple,
a cornerstone partner for us. We've got people like Allstate Insurance right there on Main Avenue. They've been always helping us with every season. They're always in the mix. State Road Medical has been a big supporter of us. We can't forget our guys over at Play All Awards.
Always something helping with us,
these are people that have been with us since the beginning. We're always looking to take on some new supporters, but want to send a big shout out to them because started from the bottom and we're here.
Well, 3 years in, this is where we're at. Hopefully it keeps going. Hopefully this is not the top, but we'll see. We will see. So, well, you want to roll into some softball, Sam?
Yeah, let's head into some softball. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about the softball teams in the area. We're going to give you their records and some statistics that we have available. If these are wrong, Ryan did them.
Yep. Thanks. I appreciate that.
So we're going to start
off.
No
guarantees on the stats is what it comes down to.
Yeah, we are going to start off, and just correct us. That's what you guys usually do anyway. Starting off, the Geneva Eagles right now, second place in the CBC. Their last game was a 21-1 win over their rival Lakeside. They are 11-6. One of the top players for the Geneva Eagles, Carmen Alvarez, with a .596 average, 3 home runs, 30 RBIs, and an ERA of 3.05. That young lady is a player.
Yeah. So, 596. I mean, every 10 at bats, she gets 6 base hits basically. So really going after 3 home runs, and that's not for me, that's a bigger stat that you really don't see that often in softball. But, good kudos out to her. 30 ribbies, too. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
I mean, you can't win without scoring, that's for sure. Moving on to the Edgewood Warriors. Claire Randolph right now, the top average with 591 on the team. And McKenna Venzel hitting a dinger for that team. Actually, if you want to check that out, I believe it's over on the Edgewood Athletics homepage, the replay of that. That's pretty cool to watch. We've been covering baseball for just over 2 years, and I don't think I saw a home run until this year, and I saw one of each kind. An actual over the fence home run and an inside the park in the same game. We'll talk about that.
I got the phone call that day about that. He thought you wouldn't believe what I just witnessed. Is what it was.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. All right, Ryan, moving on.
Am I doing St. John?
You're doing, or no? I'll go.
Yeah,
with
that's St. John's.
yeah.
Yep.
You're right. And then St. John right now, 2-5 is the record for St. John. They are going to be led behind their two pitchers, Addison Clough and Alyssa Severa. This is a team. They are young. They have some pitchers that are in development. My daughter is on that team, so I've gotten to watch them more than any team this year. It's a lot of fun watching.
You've been writing
them.
some great articles, too. I have to put that out there.
Thank you, Game Changer.
Yeah. If you're not hip to the Game Changer app, you better get hip.
Absolutely.
Not yet a sponsor either, but we're working on that.
It is absolutely a game changer.
Yeah.
But it's really fun getting to watch those young women come together as a team, and a bright future for that St. John Herald's team. Go Blue.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
That's your turn.
Yeah, you're rolling through it, man. Just rolling. Don't forget, guys, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. But moving into the Conneaut Spartans, 5-8 on the year. Devin Zappatelli, I think I got that right. Thanks, Sam. Batting 500 with 3 home runs this year. Way to go out there, Spartans. Keep up the good work. They, just to briefly touch, I know we talked about Coach Lips and the Spartans out there, but, they dealt with a kind of a travesty out there. All the ice coming through and just mowing down that field out there.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a complete, their
when we were there, Steve Cray, and shout out to Steve Cray, athletic director at Edgewood, when we were there, Steve Cray was assisting trying to get that field set up for those guys so Edgewood and Conneaut could face off for that classic. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. I should know.
Ray Webker
Classic. Ray Webker Classic.
Ryan, you're absolutely right. That field is a pond.
Yeah.
All right. 2 months ago,
what is it, too?
Like,
and don't take it the wrong way out there with anybody. Well, what is it with people like Cedar Quest Park? They build it in the lowest point of the.
Yeah, listen.
Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not knocking. It's built. You got the beautiful fields down there and everything, but you build it in the lowest point right next to a river. Next to a river, and it looked like the same thing from Conneaut. I mean, that road goes down, everything's around it, trees went through. Great job putting it together, but I mean,
look at right here in Ashtabula, Little League is. I'm pretty sure it's the lowest point of the entire city.
Yeah.
Might be the lowest point in the county.
Right. I mean, if there's any good stats out there, let us know. But I always thought that. Why would you put that there? But maybe there was a reason. Maybe there's a reason, when they built that, whatever moons ago. I'm not sure.
I mean, we're not that old that the geography has changed.
Right. Yeah. All
right, moving on to Grand Valley.
I think this one's me, right?
That's
is
you,
it me?
bro.
Yep. So is it Emma Sullivan? Did I say
Sullivan,
that? Emma Sullivan batting 528 for the Mustangs. Taylor Hall coming in with 4 hot ones over the fence. Congratulations to we're still on softball. Make sure I say that right. Congratulations out there to the Lady Mustangs with a 9-5 record on the season so far.
Yeah, moving on over to the Jefferson Falcons, who have a record this year of 8-12. They're one of their top statistical leaders, Bodie Beckwith, with a 5.18 average. Allison Hill with 1 home run for the Lady Falcons.
All right, and finish it up. Unfortunately, not a lot of stats, but the Pymatumee Valley Lakers, which I wish I had these stats because at 17-4 on the year, those ladies are doing some damage somewhere.
Listen,
they're doing some damage somewhere.
We might have to go down there and poach some people for our all-nighter team.
Listen, we're putting a team together. We need some ladies. Let us know. Let us know. But so yeah, unfortunately, no stats on the Lakers. But 17-4 on the season so far. I wonder where they're getting ready to head into playoffs, aren't they? They got to be, right?
So the softball playoffs would have started this week.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know they started this week with the softball playoffs. Moving on to Lakeside. Lakeside having a tough year this year, 0-17. Some of their statistical leaders this year, Ireland Noble with a 325 average, 13 hits, 8 singles, 4 doubles, and a homer. 12 runs batted in and 5 runs scored. Senior.
Lakeside use a Game Changer app?
I think they do.
Yeah, a lot of stats.
Well, no, I got these directly from the coach.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I got these directly from the coach. Shout out to the coach. senior Adriana Campbell Holt. She is a 314 average, 11 hits, 7 singles, 3 doubles, a homer, 6 RBIs, and 10 runs scored. And then also senior Naomi Cruz. And if you don't know, she is a friend of, or she is the niece of a friend of the show, Coach Marcus Parker.
Ooh.
That is his daughter, Naomi. She
Nice.
has 6 singles, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, and 5 runs batted in. And that is the softball roundup for this week. Make sure you guys tune in every week. We're going to do our best to keep updating these stats as we get it. That is high school softball. These sports are getting ready to kind of round off because, these girls are going to be these girls and boys, for that matter, are getting ready to graduate here in just a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be it's still fun to talk about it, fun to be part of it. Unfortunately, like we talked about at the beginning of the show, we can't really get out to every game, and Mother Nature has made it difficult for us. But hopefully we can catch something before the end of the season. But just keep your heads up, keep rolling with it. You guys will be all right. But with that being said, I do believe we're going to take ourselves a quick sponsored break.
We're going to run through baseball and then we're
then
gonna
break.
hit
Never
our
mind.
sponsors.
No sponsored break. Sponsored. Hold your horses. We're getting to it. Don't worry. So coming up with me, Lakeside, no stats on the year, 3-9 on the season, so a little bit of a rough season, but see what they can put together.
Yeah, going over into the Jefferson Falcons with probably the most interesting stat of the that we're going to cover tonight. Their record 2-13 and 1.
Right.
They've got that tie, and a tie is like kissing your cousin. Nobody wants one. But one of their statistical leaders on the team, Kirk Lambert, with a 5.22 average, and PJ Modzalewski, and I hope I got that right. If I'm not, please let me know how to pronounce it the correct way. I will update it next week. But with a 1.75 ERA. Moving over to the Edgewood Warriors, who are currently in first place in their division in their conference. All right,
I'm glad you know that because I don't.
a lot of descriptive terms there, but they've got a record right now of 14-4. They are being led by underclassman and a sophomore in Logan Cray with a 500 average. Okay, Logan Cray also 4-0 on the year from the mound with 2 saves and 39 strikeouts.
39 hot ones.
Right behind him, Ethan Dietrich, the senior, with 33 strikeouts, and he's got a no-no on the year, a no-hitter for that young man. He has a record of 4-3, and then also behind him, another upperclassman, Ben Welty, with an ERA of 1.82. This Edgewood Warriors team, I've gotten a chance to watch them a couple times this year as well. It's very talented from top to bottom. They are young. They are going to be talented for the next couple years. If you are not watching them, you should. This is a team that it's a lot of fun to watch these guys. They got a lot of guys that play baseball very well. Obviously, they're not leading the league in hitting home runs, but they get around the bases. Yeah. That's for sure. They get it done.
They got some speed. All right, moving in real quick. Grand Valley, no stats, but another team that I'd like to have a little more stats. We did, again, get to catch that triple header and watch them twice. Well, watch St. John and Grand Valley twice, but in a brutal 32-degree day is what it ended up being. But Grand Valley, 15-5 on the year. But watching those kids, they got a lot of energy. That's the only. What kind of music did they listen to?
They had a lot of. It was a lot of Latin music. They
right.
had some reggaeton going out there. It was. It was awesome.
It was definitely interesting. I go that route. I was expecting more of a country feel, obviously, but they had that reggaeton.
It was reggaeton. Yeah,
so like reggaeton-y, but no sauce on that. But anyway,
no Luke Bryan getting played in Grand Valley. That's for sure.
Geneva. Hewitt Wilt with a 405 average with 17 hits. The Eagles coming in 8-7 on the year. Next one's you. Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, moving on over to the St. John Heralds with a 5-8 record right now. Matt Miller with 2 home runs this year, and I believe he hit both of those home runs in one game against the Edgewood Warriors.
It's a young team, right?
Yeah. They're a younger team too. And speaking of young team, let's move right into their their pitcher. Ryan Williams, the freshman, tossing a no-hitter against the Harvey Red Raiders this year. Some of their statistical leaders on that team, Will Anderson, also a freshman with a 358 average, and Devin the machine Mercilliot is the RBI leader with 14. St. John, they've got some older guys. Devin and Rodrigo and Tyler Cathcart. Those are going to be their 3 seniors this year. But as those guys are coming out, they've got the freshmen coming in ready to take over the reins. A lot of baseball has been played on that St. John team, getting a lot better this year. And shout out to Coach Alvin Rodriguez coming in.
Young
and,
coach, yeah.
Making big strides.
Is this his first year, Sam?
Yeah, this is his first year as a head coach, and Alvin Rodriguez, another big supporter of the show here, and a childhood friend of both of ours.
Yeah.
So, very
may
cool
or
to
may
see.
not have played baseball with him.
We did. I'm telling you, he's still the only kid I've ever seen who hit a home run down at Little League and hit the concession stand.
Yeah.
But it's great to see, friends and younger guys getting, not just younger guys, but, guys from right around here, moving on up and helping these teams get better. Big things coming for the St. John Heralds.
Where'd you get those stats? You didn't write it on my piece of paper. You were throwing some stuff out there.
Listen, that's why I told you I had to get him. That's the last minute addition.
Man, just keeping me blind.
I'm Schefter. I'm the Adam Schefter of this show,
right.
okay?
All right. Tweet at him. And don't at me. I don't know. Just tweet at him. Nonetheless, moving into some Conneaut Spartan action. We don't have the record on here. Darn you. Do you know what the record is?
I don't have
Nope.
it.
That's all right. No big deal. Sorry. Just reading something. So Zach Rice coming in at 479 with 14, count them, 14 stolen bases on the year. I'm assuming that's what SB means.
That's
but
exactly what that
take
is.
it easy, Shefty. Alex Kennedy at a 1.59 ERA. And I did read that right. 1.59 ERA out of Conneaut with 34 hot ones, 34 strikeouts for that young man out there in the Spartans. I wish I had the record, but I feel didn't I just read 5 and 8, or is that the girl? I was reading the girls.
That was
so
the
I'm
girls.
really confused, but nonetheless. And now I really, looking back on it, I feel like I screwed some stuff up. We were talking about Conneaut baseball. I talked about Bill Lips. And
He is the baseball coach. Yeah,
Right.
you were absolutely, that's
wrong.
okay.
I was absolutely wrong.
That's
and
all
you're
right.
going to
We
let
let
me
it fly.
go this far.
We'll let it fly, man.
And now just realize that. See who I'm dealing with. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Nobody
Listen.
out there even told me. Sam, you just let me fail.
Well, I was
Fall
wondering
on
why
my
you were going
face.
there, but I didn't know.
You should have stopped me. I'm okay with being wrong. There's nothing wrong with being I can admit it. I'm sorry, Connie.
All right, moving on. We're going to go over to the Pymatuning Valley Lakers. I don't have their record in front of me either. I don't know how that didn't make it over the sheet. Doesn't matter. Robert
We'll get
Verba right now, 567 is his average with 4 home runs this year. From what our stats have, he has the most home runs in the area. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a fan of the Lakers sent me his 5th home run, which was hit last night before this got printed.
Nice.
This is no surprise. Robert Verba is a name that if you know anything about the PV Lakers and you know anything about
Big,
Andover,
strong kid.
I mean, he's just a name. The kid's an athlete, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, he's going to be a game changer. Coming into his senior year and really making a difference with 4 home runs. And a 567 average tells you he's not swinging at junk either. Speaking of getting people to swing at junk, Nate Schroeder with a 1.46 ERA and 35 strikeouts on the year. That is a pretty good pitcher. The Lakers look like they've got some things working out there this year.
Yeah, I'd like to know what these kids actually throw, whether it's some heat or some junk, is what you call it. But, one day maybe
Listen,
we will.
I know it doesn't matter what they were throwing. I'd swing at it and probably miss.
Yes. Yeah, that's for sure. You got that right. Well, don't forget, guys, thanks everybody for tuning in. No, I'm not signing off, getting out of here. Just reminding you to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. Really appreciate you guys stopping in, checking us out down here. Beautiful, historic Ashtabula Harbor, kicking it at Maiden, Ohio. Our friends Bart and Tyler over there waiting their turn. They're coming up soon. We don't know when, but they will be coming
Keep
up
it
at some
We
point.
got some new segments coming.
We got new segments coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. But with that being said, we're going to take our first sponsored break of the evening. Give us here about 2-3 minutes. We'll be right back. Street or call 440 and Gold welcomes in Play All Awards and engraving. Awards, they do them all at Play All. Play All offers a full line of acrylics, desk accessories, plaques, sports awards, and more.
A staple of Ashtabula County, Playall has been in service since 1993, helping the likes of educators, coaches, and individuals just like you. You can visit Playall at 4542 Main Avenue in beautiful downtown Ashtabula, Ohio, or call them at 440-992-7529 with any questions.
440 and Goal welcomes in-combine sponsor from Allstate Kristen Dobbins-Beck-Barger. Kristen and her team offer auto, home, renters, and various other insurance policies. Visit Kristen at 4605 Main Avenue in beautiful Ashtabula, Ohio, or contact Kristen at 440-993-0256.
Are you a small business looking for a way to advertise locally? You have a problem? 440 and Goal has a solution. Advertise with us. 440 and Goal can create custom advertisements like you see here. What better platform than 440 and Goal to advertise with? 440 and Goal will be awarding a $500 football and $500 volleyball scholarship to a local senior this year. Getting in touch with 440 and Goal is easy. You can reach us on Facebook and Instagram by simply messaging us. Or you can also email us at 440goal@gmail.com. Don't wait, spots are filling. Again, message 440goal on Facebook or Instagram, or email us at 440goal@gmail.com for all the details.
Yes, baby, we're back after the first commercial breaks. Our first commercial break from our first show live here on location, made in Ohio, down here in the beautiful, historic Ashtabula Harbor. Man, it feels good to be a Goalster today.
Yeah, a Goalster. What is
Yeah,
that?
I'm not a gangster. I'm a 440 and Goalster.
Oh, okay.
Listen, this is what we talked about. This is how we wanted to get it running since the beginning of this show. COVID put some, it both helped us get this show going, but also hindered us in many ways. And
yeah, from just pushing on through some stuff. Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is my favorite part right now. We've been trying to do this for the past 2.5 years, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
yes,
about 2.5 years. This
100%.
is what we've wanted to do in some way, shape, or form. Another big shout out to Made in Ohio, Bart, Tyler, those guys,
Yeah,
who
I mean,
you'll see
you see
eventually tonight. I
if
promise.
you see something you like, man, you got to get down here to Bridge Street.
Yep.
They get it done. They get it done quickly. And if you've seen
The
any of our
fastest
Goal shirts,
turnaround time.
they're the
in
ones who do it.
Ashtabula County.
Yeah. But as we're talking about that, we're going to talk about something else they're helping us out with, and that is the second annual Ashtabula County High School Football Combine. And this is going to be happening on June 12th. That is a Sunday. Originally, this was planned for a Saturday, the 11th. But once again, the ACT rears its ugly head and makes us change the date. But that's okay because, what we're concerned with here at 440 and Goal is the student athlete, and the student comes before the athlete. So go out there. We don't want anybody paying attention to anything but the ACTs. We want high ACT scores because that is going to lead to successful college careers, is at least what the test tells you.
Right. Yes.
But over on June 12th, we are going to be at Lakeside High School, beginning right at 9 o'clock, doing a combine. And this combine is going to have things such as the 40-yard dash. We're going to have the shuttle.
Yep.
We are
power
gonna,
throw this
We're going to
year
have
now.
a power throw implemented this year, and that is going to take place of the L drill. That's going to take place of the L drill. I told you that was going to happen.
We got our first groupie.
That's going to take place of the L drill this year. We are going to have the bench press making its return.
Yep.
That was probably the most. The most popular.
Just wave to him. He'll leave. If you
Yeah.
acknowledge it, he'll
the
go.
most popular, the most popular event last year, and that's going to be run by the legendary Alvin Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Pay attention this year. Last year, we had an absolute unit in San Petros out there. Benching that thing 30 times. I can't wait to see who's going to go after that trophy this year. But all the stuff you would see at a normal combine, we're going to be doing that here, right here with Ashtabula County athletes. We're going to have all 8 schools represented. We're going to have all the coaches there. It's really one of my favorite things that we've done since we started this, getting everybody together, getting Ashtabula County athletes on the field together at one time. There's going to be tickets to this event. They're going to be $5. You can purchase them right at the door.
Yeah.
We're going to have food this year. We are potentially looking into maybe some food trucks or somebody to come out there and sell some food. I don't know. We'll check into that. We'll let you know.
Sloppy
further.
Toppies to come out before?
Yeah.
What's it,
No,
is that-
I don't know. We're going to have to see. Whatever food truck
Hey,
we can get. If you're
send it.
interested in selling food out there, but they are going
Send
to have
it.
some concessions there for you. $5 is going to help us. It's going to help fund the things we're doing right over here at 440.
What do we have? 96 people last year, I think, came in attendance.
Yeah, we have
actually.
we're just shy of 100. I'd like to break 100 this year. Also, at this event, we're going to have some colleges coming out to scout these players. We had 2 or 3 kids get a couple offers from last year. It was just a really fun day and a way to highlight kids who are working really, really hard.
That's the whole exact reason why we do it, man. That's why we do it, put it together. And the other part that I love more than anything is bringing all 8 county schools into Ashtabula, Ohio.
Absolutely.
At some point in time. One thing we didn't even talk about touching on, maybe we'll get to it if we got enough time at the end of it, is the new CVC coming up at some point.
Listen, I think you're right. We're definitely going to find some time to talk about that.
Yeah.
But I do want to send a shout-out to some of the sponsors so far. Right now, this year, on the back of each team's T-shirt is 2 sponsorship opportunities. And every school except one right now has
at least one
sponsorship for their T-shirt. Grand Valley, they got their first sponsorship today. We don't have a graphic for them because we literally got it right before the show today. But it's Reeves?
No. Right now, Midway Chevy in Orwell, Ohio, has committed to doing the T-shirt sponsor, one half of it, and we're working on another one, but we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, so Midway Chevy is going to be on the back of the Grand Valley Mustangs T-shirts.
PV, though. Sorry.
PV, we need some help.
PV.
We're looking for some sponsorship
2 of
for
them.
the shirts for PV.
Deuces. Yeah.
But let's go through the sponsorships we've got right now. Want to start out the Lakeside Dragons. Want to send a big shout out to. I'll start with them. How about that? That was the Conneaut Spartans and Chris Brecht and State Farm Insurance. Geneva Eagles. Boy, that is.
That's moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
I gave you 5 seconds. We'll just bring
Go
it
ahead and
back. Do
start
your
that
thing.
back
You ready?
over.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Going again. Run it again.
Here we
boys.
go.
All right. Conneaut Spartans, Chris Brecht, State Farm Insurance, Conneaut, Ohio. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Geneva Eagles is Building Technicians Corp. and Raymond Builders Supplies. Jefferson Falcons, they got DJ Latin Ray as one of their sponsors. Still looking for another one. Christian Dobbins Beck Barger, Main Avenue Allstate Insurance. For Edgewood Warriors, they're still looking for a second one there as well. The St. John Herald's locked in there too today with Roto-Rooter and
Sorry.
that's all right. Roto-Rooter and Dr. Jerry Orlando Chiropractic.
I made him 5 seconds. The last one was Lakeside.
And the last one was Lakeside with Wilkinson Paving and Erie Shores Automotive as there too. Want to thank you guys all for coming in, being a sponsor. Their names will be written on the back of those team shirts. It helps these events go, carry on. That's what we need to get these things going. So again, if you are from the Andover area or have somebody who is, has a business or some friends out in Andover, please send them our way. We're looking for a sponsorship for those PV Lakers. Great job. This is a playoff team last year, so we need a sponsorship for their T-shirt.
Yes, we sure do. Yep, that is for sure. Where was I going? Sorry, I got confused.
No, you're good.
The one camera's not working over there. I'm kind of getting irritated. Slowly but surely, we will get that fixed. But hopefully it just pops back up. We'll see.
Also being implemented into the Combine this year, so we're going to have the first half is going to be the Combine portion itself. The second half, really fun. Can't wait for this. 7-on-7. We're going to have a little bit of a 7-on-7. We won't call it a tournament, but we'll call it a 7-on-7 competition. So all 8 teams going to be doing some 7-on-7 work right there at Ashtabula Lakeside this year. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, sorry, I thought the computer just shut off on me.
Oh, that was
really went a little bit nuts there, yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm really excited about the 7-on-7. And don't forget O-linemen, which I know I've talked about y'all in the past. We do have some drills set up for you guys hanging out with your other fellow O-linemen at that point in time. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there'll be some one-on-ones because, you got to take – without an offensive line, you ain't got a team. That's for sure.
Yes.
So don't forget, June 12th, 9 a.m., Lakeside High School. The 2022, the second annual Ashtabula County High School Football Combine coming, presented to you by Made in Ohio, presented to you by 440 and Goal, co-sponsored by Made in Ohio. They're taking on a lot of these T-shirts for us. We can't go without them. They've helped us through so many things. And I'm really, really just proud to have them as a partner in a lot of the things we do. When we come back, we're going to go into that a little bit further. But let's go talk to some commercial break. Let's go to a commercial break and talk to some of our sponsors.
We'll be right back.
Are you a small business looking for a way to advertise locally? You have a problem? 440 and Goal has a solution. Advertise with us. 440 and Goal can create custom advertisements like you see here. What better platform than 440 and Goal to advertise with? 440 and Goal will be awarding a $500 football and $500 volleyball scholarship to a local senior this year. Getting in touch with 440 and Goal is easy. You can reach us on Facebook and Instagram by simply messaging us. Or you can also email us at 440goal@gmail.com. Don't wait, spots are filling. Again, message 440goal on Facebook or Instagram, or email us at 440goal@gmail.com for all the details.
.440 and Goal welcomes in-combine sponsor from Allstate, Kristen Dobbins-Beck-Barger. Kristen and her team offer auto, home, renters, and various other insurance policies. Visit Kristen at 4605 Main Avenue in beautiful Ashtabula, Ohio, or contact Kristen at 440-993-0256.
440 and Goal brings in Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio specializes in screen printing, dye sublimation, embroidery, and vinyl graphics. Their prices are the lowest in the area, and they have no minimum order size, no setup charges, and no screen charges. Stop in and see for yourself. Made in Ohio is located in the beautiful, historic Ashtabula Harbor. Visit them at 1028 Bridge Street or call 440-992-9057. 440 and Goal brings in Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio specializes in screen printing, dye sublimation, embroidery, and vinyl graphics. Their prices are the lowest in the area, and they have no minimum order size, no setup charges, and no screen charges. Stop in and see for yourself. Made in Ohio is located in the beautiful, historic Ashtabula Harbor. Visit them at 1028 Bridge Street or call 440-992-9057. 440 and Goal brings...
All right, welcome back. This is 440 and Goal live from beautiful Bridge Street at Made in Ohio. I stuttered all over myself like always. Come on, finally say it. Downtown, beautiful. I can't even say it right now. So much going on. We got a camera go out, trying to fix it. We went to commercial break abruptly. Things are just getting weird right now.
Listen, we talked a lot about some high school sports and stuff going on around in the area for the first part of the show. Also going to be, we are an Ashtabula team, so we're going to talk about Ashtabula sports. There is a slow pitch softball crew around here, and they are very, very competitive, and it's very fun to watch. So 440 and Goal is going to be your new home for the softball city statistics and results. We are going to be releasing, who won, who lost, what the statistics are. We've got some events planned for this summer, maybe bringing back an event that used to happen in the past.
A classic.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll
see. Don't tell anyone we told you.
See who hits the most home runs. Maybe see who's the fastest. Right. I don't know. We'll go from there, but that's coming up. But you're going to want to look right here at 440 and Goal for all of your slow pitch softball information. Check out our co-sponsor team with Made in Ohio in Pure Hustle.
Where'd they get that name anyways? Anyone know that one?
I don't know, but I'm glad they're doing the hustling, not us.
Yes.
But it's a bunch of youngsters, so they're giving us a real shot at winning. Shout out to my boy Winchell.
Yeah.
Keep going out there and getting the games done for us, my friend. But as we're doing that, again, just look here. Look to 440 and Goal for weekly updates and stats on slow pitch softball, both men's and co-ed. Going to do our best to bring that information to you. New segment added to the show today. I'm really, really excited about this. We're going to call this the Made in Ohio Minute with Tyler King and Bart Cumberland. Going to give them a chance to talk to you guys about all kinds of stuff that's going on right here.
You think they'll only do it for a minute?
I don't know. Let's see what's going on.
Here we go. Let's see. You guys ready over there?
I was born ready, baby.
And you're hot to trot, ready to rock live on the 440 and Goal channel.
Hey, thank you, Ryan and Sammy. I'm Tyler King. This is Bart Cumberland. We just want to touch on what they just spoke about. The co-sponsored team here, the Pure Hustle. with Made in Ohio and 440 in goal.
So like Tyler said, one of the things we want to go over, we have a lot of new products that we introduced this year. Sublimation is one of our huge ones. So all these jerseys are going to be fully sublimated. You can custom design it to exactly what you want, colors, logos, anything you want, name, number on the back. You can see the jersey I'm wearing right now. Lift the hood up for me, Tyler, would you? If your school wants to get some nice gear, come to us. But this is one of our jerseys that we've done, pure hustle, with 4-4 on goal. That's Mr. Winchell's team. We got Harry Story's team right here, another Made in Ohio team. And then, of course, the crowd favorite, the Central Wildcats, with J.W. Smith.
You listen, I know he's over there, but you always find a way to bring
I'll
up
never
Central.
let it go.
If you ever hear about Central Wildcats, that's Bart Cumberland.
You ain't
Listen,
kidding.
Go ahead, Tyler, if you want to speak.
We've also got some other full sub items that we've done previously as well, so you can get a taste of the capabilities that we are able to provide, along with all our other printing processes, graphic design, logo design. It's not limited to just clothing. It is full color vinyl banners, yard signs, business cards, stickers, magnets, decals. We offer embroidery services as well. Like our 440 and Gold friends over there, Sam and Ryan said, we do hook them up with all their gear as well. And overall, the prices are unmatched in the area. Our turnaround time can't be beat. We're also we have 2 fundraisers currently in the works that are active and online right now. We have the Edgewood Warriors football fundraiser, which Bart is wearing a sample example product that's available for purchase online there. We are also actively running the Pride Fest, the 2nd annual Pride Fest for Ashtabula County online fundraiser as well. So make sure you go check those out. And thank you guys for having us on. We're happy to have you here.
thanks for having us, bud.
Yes, and always remember, click that like, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell for that subscription, and
If I'd known you were going to do that, I would have had it up there for you.
it's all right.
Come
man.
on, man.
Hey, we're glad to be here. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else.
Thank you for tuning in.
And we look forward to seeing you in the store soon.
Hopefully
Yeah.
we can add to these trophies this year, too.
We're trying to expand the collection.
All right, that's Bart and Tyler with the Made in a Made. Say it for me, Sam. While I
That
click this
is
in.
all
Yeah.
right. That was the Made in Ohio Minute, our new segment added to the show. That's right here, Made in Ohio. And these guys, they showed you some of the products that they offer. I want to make sure. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, looks like it.
They showed you some of the products that they offer right here at the show, and they say that their prices can't be matched and their turnaround time can't be beat. That's all accurate. And not only is that true, but the quality is of the best quality. They take care of everything that we've ever needed. These guys go out of their way to take care of us, and not just take care of us, but they take care of the local athletes out here. So if you've got something that needs to be customized or you need something that gets to be done, if you can dream it, they can do it right here. Bring it here to Made in Ohio. These guys are great.
You got me with
They
some
have-
energy.
they've always
You
taken
want-
care
I
of
want to
us.
get out of this
we-
chair and jump.
They've always taken care of us. We want you guys to take care of them
Woo.
like they've taken care of us. Ashtabula, we got to take care of each other.
Can I get a hot tub?
That's what it is. Ashtabula, we got to take care of each other. We're all we got. I do want to talk. Actually, you know what, Ryan? This is your thing. Here we go.
Well, so this week we did do this, but I do hopefully next week we're going to have a special guest doing this. But right now I did my best impression of the weather, the sports coming up. So this weekend we do have a list of events. Obviously a few things coming up, so let me send this up on the screen. So, did that wrong. Just hold on one second. I know what the problem is. There we go.
There
So
it
Friday
is.
night, with the when me and Sam head out to Perry and watch the Edgewood Warriors take on the Perry Pirates with some baseball. Let me hit this other button. I'm going to mess it up again, but let me hit the loop button. Here we go. Coming back hot again. Sunny, along with a few clouds, high of 77 during the day, but in the evening it's going to drop down to about 61 degrees Saturday. Nothing really, there's probably stuff on this schedule that Sammy's going to put
Yeah.
up there here in a minute, but Saturday, 74 degrees during the day with a high of 59. Slight chance with a thunderstorm, likely in the afternoon. And then Sunday, Softball City opening day, high of 69, and in the evening, a low of 51. variable clouds, but look out for some thunderstorms coming up on deck at some point in time.
Listen, it's not a weekend if we don't get some rain out
Yeah.
here. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's the way it goes. But, we're going to talk about some of this weekend's events, and that's another thing you can look forward to on this show. We're going to do our very best to be able to show you guys and tell you guys about some local events happening around Ashtabula County. Today is going to be all high school sports, but if you have something else that you would like to promote and let people know about a weekend event, that's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, reach out to us here at 440 and Goal. We'll do our very best to promote it, especially if it's something that helps the county go forward.
Yep, 440goal@gmail.com. You can reach out at,
Other,
No, I haven't
graphic?
got what other graphic?
Never mind.
It's all right. You
All
tell
right.
me what it is. But 440goal@gmail.com. You can message us on Facebook. Any events going up, hopefully we're going to have a little itinerary every week to let everyone know what's going on. Go ahead, Sam.
All right, hold on just a second. I'm going to see if you can
Oh, I can make it happen. I can make the energy you gave me earlier.
see if you can find that.
Oh, I think I do have that,
Yeah.
actually. Let's see. Hold on. What do I got? Yeah, I do. You
There
ready?
it is, see?
Yeah, I did it right. Thank you. I did
We're a
it
good
right.
team over here. Don't let
Yeah,
anybody
heck
tell us
yeah.
anything different. Here we go. Events to watch this weekend. Friday night, as we were talking about earlier, it's Friday night. Lights up the diamond, baby. The Edgewood Warriors taking on the Perry Pirates under the lights. Live from Perry. For the first time, 440 and Goal is going to make their way outside of the county to cover a county team. That game is going to start live coverage at 7 o'clock right here on 440 and Goal's YouTube page. Assuming we've got some good network conditions, that's really what comes down to if we're going to be live or not.
Right.
If the network conditions are not conducive to a live cast, we will air the replay shortly thereafter. Also happening on Friday, the 13th, dun dun dun. Jefferson Falcons taking on the PV Lakers in baseball live at Jefferson at 4:30. The Conneaut Spartans are going to be taking on Kennedy Catholic at Conneaut, again, 4:30, CYLO. The Edgewood Warriors will be taking on the Lakeside Dragons in ladies softball at Lakeside, starting at 5 o'clock. The Jefferson Falcons will be going to play the Girard Indians at Girard at 5 o'clock. And then Saturday, the St. John Heralds going to be taking on the Cleveland Central Catholic. I want to say they're the Iron Men. If I'm wrong, correct me.
I like that name, though.
I
Let's
think they are the
keep
Iron
that real.
Men. They're going to be playing CCC at CCC at 1 o'clock. The Edgewood Warriors will be taking on the LeBray Vikings at LeBray. Conneaut Spartans are going to be playing Lakeview at Conneaut at 11 o'clock. That is all on Saturday. And then on Sunday, it's opening day, baby. If you got time, go down to Softball City and check out some people that are really great athletes and also some people who look like me and Ryan trying to hit that softball.
Pinch runner at first. I'm not going to second. Even if I hit the fence, I'm not going.
That's it, baby.
Oh.
Man, it's been a fun show. I'm telling you, I can't believe we finally got back, got to the live portion and doing this.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited about where this show is going to go. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Anybody who's watching it live or the replay, we appreciate every one of you. Please make sure you go out there and share everything we're sending out there, and we need subscribers for the YouTube page. Hey, kids, we need subscribers to the YouTube page. I know our Instagram following is right around 3,000. If we can get all of our Instagram folks to go out there and subscribe to YouTube, we'd be cooking with gasoline.
We would. I mean, on Facebook alone, I think we have over 4,000 followers.
That's
Like,
right,
If we can
that's
get
right.
a quarter of you guys.
We
so
just need some
just
help
send it
on
over
the
to
YouTube.
YouTube. Just go over to YouTube and click that like and subscribe button. Help us out. Even look it looks wrong button. It looks just like that right there. There's the like, there's the YouTube, subscribe, and bang that notification bell. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, watching it, checking it out, and when you go watch it later, because we do get a lot of viewers later in the evening.
We do.
Rerun the show. Look for us possibly next Thursday. We don't have anything set in stone, but I would be willing to bet we'll be down here as much fun as we had tonight.
If we don't have something to talk about, we'll figure it out. We'll find something to talk about. And once again, don't forget to reach out to us. Anything you guys want us to talk about, promote, or
Yep.
just give a good light on Ashtabula, send it to us. We'll promote it right here on 440 and Goal.
Yep. So with that being said, that's really all I got. Maybe next week I'd like to get in some of that CVC talk where they mix it up.
Hey, we've got one more year
Yeah.
what we call the non-county league, and then it's county time next
Yep.
year.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that as well as some more possibilities, and as well as probably some season enders.
Yeah, and hopefully through this summer coming up, hopefully we can have some live. The goal is to have a lot more going on down here too. Live interviews with some folks coming down, hanging out with us at Made in Ohio. But we'll see kind of where it goes. But with that being said, thanks again for tuning in. Like, share, hit that notification bell if you're on Facebook. Share the stream. Well, at this point, don't share it. Don't matter no more. But thanks for tuning in. I'm Ryan with my partner, the voice of 440 and Goal.
That's right. I'm Sam Torres. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.